This is Die Sporting Network.
Third quarter here underway, and Parkville find themselves down 3 coming into the start of the second half. Woodland swings it over to LeGray. LeGray for the tie. Click goes out. Nice save there, and Meade gets it back. Goes Click, like we said earlier, trying to get his first title in the MPSSAA. Meade's trying to get their first overall since 2015. They came back in 2016 and got a Jones for the throwdown, and the lead here 31-26. And for me, Smith done it. 31-28. 14 now, he leads all scores. Jones there from Meade was tied at 12. Parkville shooting percentage in the second quarter went down tremendously. Only shooting 33% now from the field. Meade is actually shooting 45% from the field, 3 from 6 from 3 now. Parkville 4 for 13. Inside. All right, folks, we have one here. Got it. Pass. Shooting 2. We'll say what you with these 2 free throws. Via the Jumbotron here. Jumbotron in the thing. First shot as he's seeing it on the big screen. No good.
Shooting second.
Shot clock, and it cost Meade to have a second. 5:17 remaining. The Mustangs
number 14, Sean Gray.
First title since 2015. This is the first time they've been back in this game since 2016. For Parkville, they was in the finals when black and white TV was still around in '65, and their last one was 1974 when it was the disco era. So Parkville back in the place they haven't been in several decades. Pull up jumper, no! Missed it high, back up! The first one, no! Baltimore County. Of East Baltimore County, to be precise. That's a three. Yes.
Three-pointer to Sean Graham.
37-32. The Mustangs up. 1 of 2 at the line. That's Parkville back.
Checking in for Parkville is number 2, Sincere Barfield.
37-33 your score. 4-3 remaining here in regulation time. Slings it. Fakes it, drive to the basket. Stolen completely. McGray lays it in. And he laid down the two.
Josiah McGree from Sincere Barfield.
Double back. That's a three. Short. Rebound there. Keyway. Smith kicks it to LeGrave. Back to Smith. Back to LeGrave for the lead.
Three-pointer Josiah McGree.
Talented teams going at it for the biggest classification state title in the way. Gets it Jones. In there.
Sean Jones from Cotton.
That's a three. No. Shooting three. We're back with the free throws coming up. Three missed there from Shamar Jones. Back from Parkville up two. Inside. In there.
Josiah McGree.
Off his back shoulder and gives the top seed Parkville a 4-point lead. Loader from Parkville and one.
Here goes the number 2, Sincere Barfield.
What a bucket there.
Meade foul on number 5, Micaiah Aldridge. That's his second team.
Let's stay with you with the free throws here.
For the Knights,
For me, do they have one more run in it? Got it in there. Lead to 7. To the basket with Rosso, back the other way.
Xavion Roberson.
How about Rosso? That's a big bucket there. And Parkville bringing it back inside. Swings it. Fakes. Steps back. LeGree. Three. And one more.
Hit the three. Josiah McGree. Meade foul on 11, Xavion Roberson. That is his fourth.
Roberson's fourth. That's huge as well.
Team
Timeout. Meade, they have 2 remaining. Back with the and one. Then the finish in the third. Back in the game action.
number 0, Josiah McGree on the line, shooting ball.
The 4-point play completed. Meade's biggest deficit here. You see it now 9. Minute left in the third. Roberson still in this game. He had 4 fouls. And I'm playing 2 some of this. City. Smith with the interception. Smith pulls up. No good. Back up. Smash from behind. Roberson with it. Dumps it off. Lost it. He's tapped as well. Meade will keep it with the shot clock at 22. The game clock at 36.4.
Checking in again for Parkville is number 11, Nico Persia.
Jones and Wiggins both in the contest now. Parkville. Jones almost didn't see that one. Inside. I'll tell you, Sean Jones is so effective.
Parkville fouls on number 20, Michael Williams. That's his first, team second.
19. As the Bree has 18 for Parkville.
Number 4, Kane Woodland, and number 5, Gerard Smith.
As we're getting to the end.
For me, number 30, Sean Jones at the line, shooting 1.
Nailed it. He's there, 50 to 44, leads to 6. Shot clock is on, but Parkville can play the final shot. Third. Parkville had a nice run. Meade has cut it for win 6 though, was making a great fourth quarter finish. Here from the last game on the MPSSAA Championship of 2023. The fourth quarter will be back here from the Infinity Center coming up. Fourth quarter here underway, and Parkville up by 6. Here we go, good one here. Shot to Jones. No good. Got it back. Fakes it. Stop. No. The track back. No. O'Keefe. Able to keep his dribble and get the rebound. Smith in transition. Reversal in there. 8-point game. All of a sudden here. Foul there against Parkville. They're third.
Parkville foul number 12, Andrew Keegley. That is his 4th.
So Keegley's in foul trouble now.
Team 30.
Parkville. So Keegley, Roberson from each side and 4 fouls. Roberson's playing through his 4 right now. Looking inside. Jones, foul. We'll let you know how the free throws go. 7:16 left. Parkville up 8. Trying to cut into it.
That's his second.
Back here, 52-46 to score. Jones able to hit both free throws. Inside, swings it. Parkville for 3. Yes. Parkville makes it.
30-second timeout, Parkville.
Parkville now with 16 and Parkville now with 12, my apologies. He makes it a 9-point game. Get a game action, 55-46 to score. Back, swings it. Shot clock down to 12. Roberson nailed it. Got to guard Parkville and get him off the 3-point line. Number 17 now. Back inside. Back to Meade. 6:15 left. Roberson to the basket. Shooting the pair. And we'll let you know about it when we come back. Back here to game action of 5. 63.
Checking back in for me is number 11, Varsity. Checking in for the Knights, number 20, Mike.
Jones, that's a three. Jones in the long distance three. 8-6. In the game. Down to the final 2:34. Teams on 2 timeouts. Meade 6, Parkville 5. 3 ball! No. Meade with a big offensive rebound. Parkville. Set it up. Smith. Is fading here on Meade. Jones. 3 ball. Oh, shot no good. Foul. Who is it? Who is it on? Is it on the Keegway or is it on Wiggins? Both teams at 6 now regardless.
Parkville foul, number 3, Trey Varsity. That's his third, team 6. For Parkville, number 20, Michael Wiggins, entering the game.
Wiggins in the contest. Takes it, bounce pass, inside to Jones. Got it, and one.
Hit the basket, Sean Jones. Parkville fouls on number 20, Michael Wiggins. That's his first, team 7. For me, number 30, Sean Jones at the line, shooting 1.
And 1. Jones trying to get his 25th point. And he got it. Down the stretch here. Ball handler has to be good. Smith! Dagger! Smith with that one and makes it a 10-point lead again. With 89 seconds remaining. Back. Looking inside. We're going to blow this out. Those clicks saying that's going to hurt the foul. He feels with those clicks. He's been in this game a couple times now. And he's still not been able to get an MPSSAA title even long and full. The class act we talked to him in the postgame. They're coming up. Shot clock violation. No, they're not being all. They won't matter because Pop. But they put a second back on the clock. 1.4 seconds. Yeah, they will. They put back up 1.4 seconds up. Had to do it. Parkville wins the first ever basketball championship.
First of all, your final score, Parkville 72, Meade 56. Randall Williams, Superintendent of Baltimore County Public Schools. Mr. Sam Mustafer, Executive Director of Baltimore County Public Schools. Mr. Mike Sy, Director of Athletics at Montgomery County Public Schools.
Let me sit here.
Mrs. Marina Santa, Principal of Parkville High School. And Mr. Jeff Parkville, Athletic Director. Sincere Barfield. Andre Moore. Nico Persia. Daniel Odutoye. Michael Wiggins. Chima Ikwanu. Isaac Jiroji. Favor Ogikwe. Karan Smith. Kane Woodland. Trey Worsley. And Josiah LeGree.
Let's go, Coach! Go to Bulls up, baby! Go to Bulls up!
Yes, Josiah!
Managers Omar Morrison. And receiving the game ball, Blessing Alendu. Assistant coaches, Vaughn Barrier. Daniel Gardner. Devon Nibbs. DeBoris Smith. And accepting the game then, assistant coach, Dustin Starlinger. And accepting the 4A State Championship Trophy for your 28-1 Parkville, Mr. Josh Sersky.
Sersky lost his mom before the season started, and how feeling of her looking down above, watching her son win his first ever state title. We're back with both interviews coming back at you.
I'm sorry, guys. Say that again, please. I mean, we're devastated right now. I'm a little bit older than the guys with me. I think everybody will look back on this when they become older, and I think they'll realize the incredible journey that we had. I just couldn't be prouder of a group of kids. It was a tough way for us to go out. It wasn't the third and the fourth quarter that we wanted, but it doesn't diminish at all, what these guys have accomplished this season together. To get back to the state Final Four after being eliminated at the very end last year is just a tribute to them.
Coach, you went into the halftime, I know, probably feeling pretty good about where you were at that point. What do you think the difference was in the second half?
Just thought we stopped attacking the basket the second half. I thought the zone they put on us was very effective. I thought Xavier getting his fourth foul really hurt us big time. That was a big foul for us because he's been our point guard and our leader all season long. And, I give a lot of credit to their Parkville. They hit some incredible shots. And, they're state champions for a reason. So I just think that we didn't close the game out.
Sean, can you let us for 65 minutes? How does it feel to have that level of success and not be able to
it feels like, first of all, like having a perfect season, just to the career, it's not the outcome that we wanted, but we always just want to keep our heads up and move forward. I think just take this as a lesson and I want to keep the best in it.
Coach.
I got a question for you, Coach. If any surprises, what was surprises that Parkville put out there that you thought you didn't have an answer for? You didn't plan for it?
No surprises whatsoever. I mean, we were very well scouted. We had a very good scouting report on them. I think Coach Varsity does an excellent job. He's a close personal friend of mine. And so they did nothing that surprised us whatsoever. We know that they had played zones and we talked about that prepared. I just think there was more on our end, just us not attacking the basket. Just forcing some shots and one good shots. And in their end, they had some clutch shots. They had some really big shots.
If you think through the very end of the game, they're ready to be throws, what are you kind of thinking as you see the time ticking down on you?
I was just thinking that after I hit the free throw, just one more stop, and just go back to the basket, stop on the shot, get everybody to the free throw line, and just one more stop, and just keep believing that we can come back and just bringing our teams together, turning back to the heads up, and just getting the ball, just attacking things, and stop the clock, and just have a chance.
Have there been anyone in the county this year that resembles Parkville to help you prepare? Because they look honestly more like you than anyone else you guys see.
And Catherine, I think that's a great question. I would address that. No, we've not played anybody this season that's resembled Parkville, their athleticism, their ability to shoot basketball. I do think we were prepared, and I think Parkville played extremely well. But no, we've not seen a team like that in the county.
Coach talked about during the year, losing to Churchill to start this journey a year ago, coming back, winning that Run the County title, which I know you guys didn't get that a year ago, but got that one. It's coming up short tonight, but just talk about the journey, the season. Like you said, you and Josh are good friends. It's kind of like it was a friendly rivalry. 2 years of this matchup in the making.
Yeah, Josh played against me when he played in Towson Catholic, so I knew him as a player. Playing for one of my best friends, Josh Pratt. But I mean, right now you're hurt. And right now you have a lot of pain, and it's my 6th time personally I've been here in this position. But the big picture is, I'm an educator. I've taught for 30 years. This journey has been great for not only these 4 guys, but for everybody in the locker room and our managers. It's really brought our community together. It's given our community a sense of pride. So I just think for us at Meade High School, it's just been a blessing the season that we had. I think when everybody gets older, reflect. Going to back-to-back Final Fours. There's a lot of players and coaches that never get to one. And these guys, went to 2 straight Final Fours as, starters. These 4 guys started for us last year in the Final Fours. So I just couldn't be prouder of them, to be honest with you. It is discouraging, but at the same time, I think you might get a little frustrated if you felt like maybe, you lost the game because you played horrible. But I give Parkville a lot of credit. They played exceptionally well and shot the ball exceptionally well.
For any of you 4 guys, I think to have so many new people there tonight, even hearing from you guys after it was all over, what does it mean to have done that, to have given you that love?
It feels great because our school has a lot of negativity, all positive going on in basketball, so it feels good for us, our basketball community to all come together as one.
Good job.
To be honest, I feel like it's good this basketball stuff bring our school together, more closer. Because at first it was more people doubting us, saying that we wasn't going to do good and stuff like that. So everybody really started pushing, Coach Glick started to push me even harder than what I was doing last year. I thank him for that.
What is your first 2 threes, huh? Mister, I passed the ball away. I never take shots. Like someone else's job.
With the new state format, with the semifinals not being here, for most teams, their first chance playing on a big court like this is in the state championship game, unless you get here back-to-back years, which a lot of teams do. Was it tough for any of y'all to get adjusted to this environment, the backdrop, the long court, that type of stuff?
To be honest, it was like, I'm really zoning out. It's really zoning out. It wasn't really nothing to adapt to, but it was a big jump. whole lot of people. I don't really feel different. I don't feel different because I'm really used to it. That's what it is. But
be prepared. Coach let us here early so we can get used to it, we get the feel for it. I like that. Healthy, like our team. I felt like we really needed it. I mean, it's different playing on the college court and playing on high school court. I feel like we got used to it. We had it. It's great to play on the court today. What?
Xavier, I have to see, you guys had a lot of pressure this year. Having such a big loss last year, and you guys were able to still get back. Not only get past the semifinals line, but to the championship. Talk about what you guys accomplished.
It's been amazing. Season, through roller coasters. I mean, started off the season tough. We stayed together, practiced, worked through everything, communicated. I felt like we got better and made things closer. And to be where we are today, win our loss, it was a great season.
You know, Sean, just talk about your development. The two matchups I had you with this year, your play was incredible at the Anne Arundel County title game and tonight. Let's talk about your development and any college looks for you.
My development, I just looked at it as mentally, you know, like at first, I just wanted to play with a lot of confidence, believing in myself. I knew that if I played good, everybody else would feel like the energy or like developing more, get my teammates more involved on offense. And also on defense, just like blocking shots, grabbing long rebounds, just outlet to my teammates. I knew that's how we can score more and address our offense is definitely. And for college-wise, just looking back at my high school career, and just reflecting on and what I do better and what I do the rest that I got to do at 4 years.
One more question, guys.
When you look back on the season, you guys you have to get the championship, but that's one of those two things. What does that mean to you and how you look back on the season?
It means a lot to me. It means a lot to all of our teammates and our brothers, and I just believe that we really seized the moment. Think about the season moment versus so we really took it on and put on first. And the community, it's a lot. There's no coming door. That's a lot from school and our high school. And I felt like we left a legacy that next year leading basketball is great.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations on a wonderful season.
Great job, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Start us off, just give us an idea of your thoughts on this season and also obviously a great performance tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the season, getting over the hump. Obviously, we lost last year, year before, we had COVID shut down where we couldn't play. And we brought back some returners who knew what it felt like to lose. And having that feeling every day in practice, off season, just talking about it, staying glued in, we kept communication year round, whether it's just checking in how each other are doing, but just being a family, and being able to get through that. I think that's the biggest thing. We're in the locker room at halftime and switch something up and, come out and play our game. We knew we did not play a good first half. We had a good 6-7 minutes, but it wasn't a great half. So just staying connected throughout the year and throughout the game.
What specifically, what adjustments were made at halftime?
Halftime, we talked about some of the quick shots we were getting. We are a team that shoots a lot of quick rhythm shots, but we need to make sure the right guys are getting those shots and making sure guys are getting touches inside out. Just 1-2 to the paint, getting it outside and rhythm threes. But we switched over to a 1-2-2, three-quarter court, fall back to a 3-2. It's only the second time this year we played any sort of zone. First time this year we ever played any three-quarter zone. So it's something new, for us. But these kids have been able to be flexible and just be able to adjust throughout the game and throughout the season.
I got two for you, Coach. First off, a lot of people didn't know that the season was dedicated to your mom, and they were asking about the NBC in the back of the warm-up video. Can you talk a bit about how much it means to win a state championship for your tribe?
Yeah, and a few of the guys here know my mom passed away July 11th, so 8 months to the day, today exactly. So I think it was something that, we talked about this season for us was written as a whole. All these guys, these three up here, knew what it felt like to lose. We were all crying together. You know, the locker room last year, these guys checked on me, you know, more than, yeah, they are my family, these three, and the rest of the team. Multiple guys came to my mom's funeral and supported me, and this year they really stepped up to be, you know, my crutch, you know, my motivation to get up every day and work for them, in addition to obviously my family and my son. But these guys have done amazing through that, and their parents and families and friends should be super proud of them, the kind of character they have as young men.
And second and lastly, what made you not call a timeout with them playing so bad in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, we've done it all year. I'm sure there was a lot of great coaches in the stands, and I'm sure everyone has a different methodology. But I think I've called 2 timeouts in the first half this season, and those of you who've been to some games, I trust my guys. We're going to snap out of it. If we're within striking distance, we're not using those. And I used 4 in the fourth quarter. So that's just what we do. At one point earlier this year, we were down 12 or 13. We didn't call timeout, fought back and won. I just trust where we're at. No matter the stage, we're not going to, you know, change what we do. And I don't lose faith in these guys as we all saw today.
Josiah, that third quarter, you really took over that. What was the key for you? What was working well in that quarter?
To get out my own head and step up for my team and be a leader, and trust my coach, my teammates to find me and let me continue to get my rhythm throughout the game. But I also trust my teammates to score themselves.
What is that feeling like when you're in that groove? You had like 14 points in the third quarter and it really turned the game.
It feels great. My teammates keep finding me, and I just keep scoring, and then it opens up for the rest of the offense, like Karan scoring his, and then Cecilia getting his too.
Josh, a tribute to your depth. 2 guys that are on here, 26 rebounds between them. Talk about that.
Yeah, Trey, I don't have to look at it. It's Trey Worsley and Gabriel Kigwe. And those guys, all year, I mean, they're our anchors. They do the dirty work. I don't know how many blocks Faber had, 4 or 5, or 1.
Yeah, they're not. Seemed like he had a lot of.
They won tonight. He's had a game where he had 13 this year. So, I mean, he's affecting shots at minimum every possession. I know Trey got his hands on a few, and those two are just selfless basketball players and selfless people. They nor their families have ever contacted me about running a play for them, minutes, their roles. They just want to win and want to be good teammates. And the numbers show tonight. I think each of them had, 6 points, 13 rebounds. So, you know, they are a huge part of that game.
To Josiah and Karan, you guys shot a combined 14 of 14 from the free throw line. How'd you stay so poised when the game was on the line in the biggest moments?
Because we've been in that position before. We had to come through and make free throws late in the game. We kept our heads and knocked down free throws. We practice all the time and trying to really get the game.
Karan, talk a little bit about this season and this group and just the passion that you guys played with and the calm and the kind of commitment that you made to get this done.
Yeah, this season it's been good. We practices, the 5 game practices we had, all of them, build up all the way up to this point right here. We came so far, and we happy to be state champions.
Sincere.
Like Karan said, 5 game practices, down and back sprints, suicides, blood, sweat, and tears. You know, even some of our players, out of breath, exhausted, throwing up, losing their voice, Coach Josh losing his voice, Coach Vaughn giving it all from a coaching standpoint. Our players actually giving it their all on and off the court. It all has an effect on what we do on the court. It brings us together. It keeps us as a family. We actually, that's like he said, it all going to add up to us on my team.
Sincere, can you talk a little about being able to come in and provide that spark like you did every time you came into the game?
Really knowing that,
I'm a potential starter. You know, that I did starting at the beginning of the season, came back and had to take the bench role. I just had to embrace it. That was the only thing. Only thing Coach guys kept telling me in my ear is just to embrace it. My teammates embraced it. That's the only thing I did. Only thing it's not in Coach Game, even told me it's not about, you know, who started the game, it's about who finished it. And obviously, you know, being out on the court, having my teammates trust me, you know, even through the ups and downs, you know, it just feels good. I feel welcome, or at any standpoint, or even if I'm not playing in that game, you know, I'm always going to give it my all. I'm going to always try to help the team as best as I can.
Josh, Baltimore County and City goes 4-0 in state championships here. I don't know if Glenn or Derek or any of the longtime Baltimore people know the last time that's happened, but talk about the statement that, you know, that you guys have made collectively this weekend.
2018.
2018?
Yeah.
All right, there's your answer.
Somewhat recent, but it's no surprise. You know, you look down those programs, they're great programs. Newtown, we split with them this year. City, they, you know, in some of these off-season leagues, Coach O does an amazing job with them, and they're senior-led. And then Edmonton and Lake, you know, speaks for himself. I feel like it's their game almost every year. So it's great for the area. We all support each other. I know we were at practice rooting for those guys. I went home, watched, sit next to my son, rooting for those guys. And it's great to see that as a whole to be, you know, one ball to one.
Very quickly, talk about the schedule y'all played, because it was very difficult this year. Y'all seen Largo, you seen Gaithersburg for that first meeting. So many tough teams. Did it get y'all ready for this tonight?
Yeah, I think that's what was lacking the prior year. It was tough scheduling, you know, with COVID going into that year last year, having that gap. So it was kind of the games we had or what we had. We didn't have a ton of flexibility at the time, but this year we made it a point. You know, we beat Largo, really good Largo team. We beat Gaithersburg twice this year. We played 3 privates in Calvert Hall, Curley, and Gilman. We split with Newtown. Beat a really good Delaney team who was 18-6 twice. Pikesville, who was ranked, had a really good year. Hereford had a really good year. Lock Raven, who were regional champions. So we really try to up the schedule and put the guys in some adverse situations to be able to see how they perform and what to expect when we get to this stage. And playing some bigger gyms, just for that depth perception. You see our shooters, there was no surprise there, you know, playing a Governor's Challenge, which is an amazing event. Gotcha, Marcus. It was an amazing event, being able to play 2 really good teams with that backdrop and college-sized floors. I think really helped us during this run. It really helped us today.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Parkville winning their first ever. Congratulations, boys. State title.
That's your tag.
All-Star games and the DMV Spring Sports Series. To come, until then, we'll see you down the road.
This is Dye Sporting Network.